Hey, what's going on, guys? CEO Will, man. We're back with another video. I'm at the crib, man. I'm trying to get these views back up, man. We're at 7,000 subscribers, man. I'm trying to get us back up to 8,000 subscribers, man. Even though I'm low on views, man, last month I made, I think, like over $100. So kudos to y'all. Still showing love as I'm trying to get this content, man. Once I get these views back up, then obviously we're going to turn the quality up in this bitch. Obviously, we're going to be reacting to another one of my boy, Anton Daniels. Obviously, my boy is pulling in views, man. So I got to get my views up. And right now, he is a wave. Don't do as I say, do as I do. Don't let that go over your head. All right, so what does my boy got? New footage shows Alex. New video. New footage shows
this is a moment the news movement filmed
Alex Pretti.
Appears to be Alex Pretti interacting with federal immigration agents 11 days before Border Patrol shot and killed him. Images analyzed by the BBC, whose facial recognition technology confirmed his identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. On the morning of January 13th, our team received a tip that federal agents were blocking the street at the corner of East 36 and Park Avenue in Minneapolis. We arrived around 10:15 a.m. We saw observers shouting at the agents as they walked back to their vehicles. When they started driving away, the man kicked their taillight. An agent then got out of the vehicle, grabbed him, and pushed him to the ground. During the altercation, agents fired tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. They continued to hold the man down before they retreat and he walks away. The man in our footage is wearing a similar outfit to what Pretti was wearing the day he was killed. What appears to be a gun is also visible above his waistband.
So what happened? This guy get killed?
Here, he continues to stand at the scene. On the day he was killed, the Department of Homeland Security claims Pretti, a 37-year-old ICU nurse, approached officers holding a handgun. That claim has been contradicted by analysis of bystander videos from multiple news investigations, which concluded that Pretti was holding a phone, not a gun, when he was pinned to the street.
So he was out there looking for a problem.
Basically.
Like I said the first time. He was out there looking for a problem. And he got away with it the first time because they didn't arrest him. And see, this is the issue. The problem a lot of times is that people went looking for ICE agents. They're going to try to paint this out and make it seem like, oh no, it was just, it's the ICE agent's fault or whatever. And in any other situation, you're going to get arrested for destroying government property. You're going to get arrested for resisting arrest. You're going to get arrested for assault on an officer. He never, ever relented, and I guarantee you that this probably emboldened and empowered him. And this is not even to say that this is his first time. This is just the first piece of footage, and this was 11 days before he got killed. So here's my question, right? If you got so much purpose and you got so much going on, what the hell are you doing out there antagonizing? Because, see, it's one thing to say, oh, man, they just went and bothered a peaceful protester or they went over there. But in reality, what you see is them basically, he spit he literally, I don't know if he spit on because it was wound up being around the car so you couldn't really see what he did, but he basically spat at ICE officers. He destroyed the vehicle. He kept on being antagonistic and all of that. So what do you think is supposed to happen? What do you think is going to happen if you continue to do this towards and at them? You think that you're going to just continue to do it and get away with it and resist and all of this other stuff? You're walking around with a pistol, you're destroying public property, you're spitting at ICE agents. God knows how many other interactions that you've been with, because these people basically chase these people all around. So now, because they're going to say, oh my God, it was unwarranted and all of this other stuff. How many more physical interactions that you're going to put yourself into with an ICE officer who is not thinking about you and is trying to make sure that they do their job towards arresting people that are committing crimes and illegal migrants in Minneapolis? How many times do you think that this is going to play out? Now, you got to get the president involved. Now, they got to send Tom home. Now, they got to have this done. And Christy Nolan, and they want to do all of this. They talking about abolish ICE. Man, all of this is planned. All of this is pushed. All of this propaganda is placed upon people because they don't know how to think for themselves. So when you see additional footage start to get released of these people that are antagonizing, approaching, destroying, and being resistant while it's not a peaceful protest, now the whole conversation and the dynamic change. Because I, at first, and this is one of the reasons I said it. I said, listen, I am going to wait until more angles, more evidence, more videos start to come out, because you just don't know what you don't know until you start to actually know.
This is how I feel about all this, man. All these people that are running out here trying to protest and be all up in the government face, this, that, and third. Listen, man, do what you do with the one life that you're given, but trust and believe, man, these people that put on these uniforms, man, they're employees when they're on the clock and they have on that uniform. But boy, these are real life human beings. These people got wives, these people got husbands, children, family that depend on them, houses that they just purchased, cars that they just got, that they want to get back home to. This is a shift for them, rather it's an 8-hour shift or a 12-hour shift. So if you go out there trying to play with these people and put these regular people, when they take off their uniform, in a position where they feel like they got to defend themselves to make it back home, oh, you're done. You're finished, finito. They're going to kill you, homie. And it's sad because, because there's a hard line, right? You're upset at the government, right? This person is just somebody who took a career path because financially, most of the time, that's what made sense. And that was the most imminent opportunity that was presented to them to take. So you're taking your frustrations out on them when they're just as much as part of the system as you are. Like the 18-year-old that has to go out and, go to the military because, he doesn't want to go to college or don't think college is for him or her, or believe that this is my only way out of my situation. So you may hate the president for sending him out to war to Afghanistan and feel like they're harming innocent people. I'm not saying that's what's actually going on, but that might be your position. But don't take it out on the employee who's just out there just trying to do their job, and make it back home at the end of their shift. That's what it is for most people that are working government jobs. So don't get it messed up and assume that these people won't go out here and knock your whole melon off, man, because I wouldn't have time for that. So I'm watching this and it's just like pointless, it's foolish, but I'm going to let this thing ride out. But man, it's sad.
Look at all of these. Look at these people. These people are crazy.
Shortly after the altercation we filmed here on January 13th, federal agents drove away. Soon after that,
you are seeing video of a man who's believed to be Alex Pretti kicking a federal agent's SUV 11 days before he was killed. Thanks for joining us. An organization named the News Movement captured the incident on camera.
This evening, a Homeland Security official says they're aware of the footage and reviewing it. Our Jeff Wagner's here with more of that new video. Jeff.
Frank, the News Movement worked with the BBC, who used facial recognition technology to match Pretti's identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. And then our national confirmed team took a look at it too. TNM was in town shooting a documentary on ICE activity in Minneapolis. They say they got a tip that ICE was blocking the road near East 36th Street and Park Avenue, just a few blocks away from where Renee Good was killed. In the video, the man resembling Pretti appears.
That's the spit. That's the spit right there.
Spit at the SUV filled with federal agents and yells expletives. He then kicks out the taillight. That's when agents get out and take him down to the pavement. During the scrum, federal agents fire tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. Take a listen.
And then he's trying to get the crowd to help, and then they acted like that the ICE agents is the ones that's wrong in this situation. Because they didn't nip this in the bud.
Now, just so I can clear something up before, because I can already see people in the comment section saying this. But like I said, I'm not for how these employees handle these situations. I do believe that if you're going to have a job, right, if you're going to take a career path, right, even if you're just doing it for money, or this was just an opportunity for you, nothing better kind of came across your table at the time of you, getting initiated. I mean, you're still a professional, man. There's still ways to handle your problems, or there's still ways to handle people out in the field. These are the public, and technically, in actuality, these are people that actually pay your salary. If the government goes down, it's because the people stop paying taxes, or taxes start getting funneled back into the system, which ultimately stop getting funneled back to you. So I don't agree with how they handle their problems in the field. And I don't agree with, with the way leadership handles, government employees when it's black and white morally, that, and ethically, that they had no good intentions in the behaviors that they displayed and got actually caught on camera. It's just, for me, man, if you're going to make that move, if you're going to make the move, just understand what's going to come with it. Case closed. If you're going to go out and sell bricks for a living and be in the streets and shoot mother people for a living, okay, understand what's going to come with that. You're either going to die or go to jail. So that's all I'm saying on that.
Look at these people. Look at these idiots, bro.
After nearly 30 seconds, the man is released, and you can see what appears to be a gun in a holster on his hip. His outfit also looks similar to what Pretti was wearing the day he was killed. He sticks around as the camera person retreats while tear gas fills the air. The ICE agents would soon drive away. Important to note here, we don't know what happened before this video started. CBS is still working to confirm a report from CNN that Pretti broke a rib during that encounter. As for the shooting that killed him, Homeland Security today confirmed the two agents who opened fire were placed on leave, Frank.
And we don't know if he was detained after that incident or at the time or just for moments. I guess those are still questions that need to be answered. Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep following this, Jeff. Thank you.
So he basically went looking for a problem, like I said that he did. And now it resulted in him no longer being here. And they want to make it seem like, oh, he was a martyr. Oh, he was killed. Oh, he was this, he was that. Nah. He messed around and found out. Unfortunately, because we don't wish death on anybody. But why would you try to put yourself in a situation and try to antagonize and then try to make yourself out to be the victim? It's crazy. You can't do that with a federal officer. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments.
Hey, listen, if you own a business that makes over $200,000 per year in gross revenue, What if I told you there's a group of lenders literally fighting?
All right, that's all I got for you guys, man. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's a video you guys want me to comment on, drop it below. Until next time.